Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So I did a little bit of finagling with my chat here. I got my world chat tab going, messed around a little bit with the filters. That way I don't have to see all these combat things coming up here in the chat. What else did I do? Not really much. I think I turned in the clothing quest that you get outfitting yourself and others, which is a little tutorial quest. And yeah, so without further ado, we can kind of start playing this game now, without too much downtime, hopefully. So, we're going to pick up our first epic quest here.
You may be of service to me.
And I'm not sure I'm going to focus on a lot of the epic quests here at the beginning. My focus here
Will you give me a moment of your time, friend?
is to build as much virtue as I can in the early game.
How can I be of service?
So I'm going to focus a lot on all the different starter zones. We're not going to be a completionist or anything, but we're going to do a lot of the deeds that are going to give us a lot of good stat boosts to help when we level up later in the game. So I'm going to get my subscriber boost. That will allow me to craft much more quickly, and it will make it so that I don't take damage on my armor when I'm out adventuring. I don't have to repair.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
That's also a good thing. Let's pick up this quest from the barter merchant.
Sweet lad Milan, will you stay a moment?
Great. Do we got... Oh, no. Again, I keep forgetting I'm not a normal elf. I'm a high elf. Okay, prologue. Oh, sea unsettled. Alright, yeah. So we got a special high elf quest here. Where we reflect on our past. From 2,000 years ago or whatever, when we were in the Second Age. And so we're kind of reflecting on our memories of the heroes that we fought with. This quest is specifically only for the High Elves, so normally we're not running this on other characters, but cool. And then where are we going? Eladon and Elrohir up here. Talk to them. Cool. And we leveled up to level 6. We can take another trait point. Again, I'm going to be evening them out between the fire damage and the lightning damage. There's really good skills with both of them. If I were Runekeeper, I'd probably be just focusing on one. But... Alright. What am I missing here? We forgot to pick up the quest over here. Let's do that.
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear?
Any more? I think that's it. And then that's the Hardened Traveler, where you can raise the difficulty on the landscape, but I kind of want to just plow through things here. So I think we can begin that now. The Crafter's Terrace. Okay, that's up here. Head back up to the Crafter's Terrace. Okay. Outfitting yourself and
Greetings,
others.
friend. Will you lend me
I thought I
your
had
ear?
finished that quest. I guess I hadn't. Okay. Alright, now we can actually start going out and killing things here. So our first quest here. Kill these veil fly things. And I think I'm going to put my deed logs here. Like the main deeds I want to be focusing on in this zone. I'm going to put up here. So we're in Eriador and Eredluin. I guess we haven't unlocked them yet. We will once we complete a quest here. And then we'll set those as our goals as we level. switch that. There we go. Okay, we can pretty much spam this one skill. It's really, I think. Yeah, there we go. Switch that to skill 2. Nice. Oh. Okay. And one more here. And then we're all kind of set to head into this little vale over here. It's a very beautiful part of Lotro, even though it's kind of an older part. I really do enjoy this starter elf area. You got the cozy, like, sort of cherry blossom looking trees. Not a lot of crafting nodes. I guess that doesn't matter. We're going to be getting most of our mats from skins that we, leathers, hides that we farm from these wolves up here will give us a lot of these light leathers, which we can use to upgrade our gear as we level. And also max out our crafting.
Traveler. Greetings, traveler. Will you stay a moment?
And there are...
What do you need?
There's a good group of quests here. Yeah, let's get ourselves a new staff.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Once we get a little bit of
Stay
wood,
a moment.
we can craft ourselves
Stay
a
a
staff
minute.
which will be much stronger than what we have here. But we haven't really mined a lot of nodes here yet. Okay. Dismount. We've got some wolves to kill over here, I believe. Oh, we've got some company here. This is a very famous spot for farming deeds, so oftentimes you'll see a lot of people here slaying wolves. I don't want to do a lot of slayers, but I do like to focus on a lot of the early slayers because there's not a lot of mobs you have to kill, and they grant a lot of this virtue XP. And I think you probably heard me talking about this virtue XP. Well, yeah, what is that? Well, it's here. It's all these, and these all give us some really great stat bonuses as we level. But I believe we got to get to level 7 first before we unlock the first one. Which we're almost to level 7 actually now. I think that other player just killed all the wolves here, so we gotta wait for them to respawn a bit. That's why. Normally we'd have a bunch of wolves here, but I think that's... Did we get all the wood we needed? Yeah, now we need to look for the satchel. Or a Vorthal's pack. Here it is. I do like the epic quests in the low levels, but the problem is they can make you backtrack a lot, and Lotro would improve on this in later expansions, like especially after Moria. And it's a great story. You really should experience the epic quests. Like, if this is your first time playing Lotro, do the epic quests. But I might be just so you know, in this playthrough, I might be a little spotty with it because as far as like efficiency in levels goes, you're kind of slowing yourself down a little bit. it won't matter later on, but like the first 2 books, the first 2 volumes that you cover, have you do a lot of backtracking. Right, here we go. And we get a looted we can get a quest from our loot. And let me pick that up right now. Alright, cool. Oh, no, don't kill all my wolves, come on. Alright, time to nuke things. Come on. There you go. I'm gonna put that. I'm kind of setting my toolbar to the way I have my main lore master on Angmar. That's why I'm kind of doing it a little bit logically here. Okay. Now I think as we go, we're going to want to kill all these wolves, actually. A lot of these wolves. We're going to want to farm them. We got our deed. We need to defeat 30, and then we need to defeat 60. So I think we might try to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here.
Megovanen. Stay a moment.
And farm these wolves a little bit.
What can I do for you?
Again, I know, like, Slayer deeds are kind of
Mind
boring.
my words, traveler.
And
what can
I
I
don't
do
want to
for
do
you?
them a lot. But the ones at the beginning can be quite quick to do. So, that's just something to keep in mind.
At your service and your families.
And we just leveled up to level 7. Again, right now we can start earning our virtues. I think I'm going to focus on loyalty. That'll be our first virtue that we focus on leveling here. And let's spend another trait point while we're at it. And I think we're going to go nuking some of these wolves a little bit here. And I love Lore Master. I love that you get the knowledge of cures really quickly. So if you get poisoned or you get like diseased or anything, you can use that pretty quickly with no problem. Maybe we'll have to come back to the wolves later here. Oh, here we go. We got some. I'm actually just going to use my fire. Right. Lightning and fire. You do... From 1 to 20... you do level up fairly quickly, and then from 20 on up, you kind of start to notice a big difference in the pace of how you level. That's when things become a little bit, I don't want to say sluggish. I actually love the leveling in this game. It's one of my favorite things, you know. And as we kill these wolves, we'll be farming a lot of good mats, which will help us to level up our forestry, and in turn level up our tailoring. Because that's one of the goals we want to get here. We're not just going to work on our deed, which I am actually, just for austerity, I'm going to add all these deeds into the tracker here so we can see how we're doing. So 10 more to kill and we get the first Slayer deed done. And then we got 60 more to kill and we'll get the full completion of the Slayer. This is classic MMO grinding. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Great. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really take too long. I feel like it's taking long because I'm including it in the video. We should... Did we already pass the threshold there? We got 4 more to go. And then we got 30 wolves down. But I love this lore master. This lore master is just so OP with the damage. And a lot of fun. So we got our first Wolf Slayer down. Let's get our next Wolf Slayer. Maybe we can take a break and hand in some quests and come back. I'm not sure yet. But let's do another loop here. Ooh. Yeah, I think we can go head out. Let's take a break from this, and let's go head to Thomgalair, which is going to be our another ruin, which will count to one of our exploration deeds. So a lot of the deeds here are kind of split up into sort of 3 different kinds of deeds. You've got the Slayers, and then you've got the exploration, and then you've got the questing deeds. So you complete a certain amount of quests, you'll complete deeds. You find a certain number of locations, and you'll complete deeds that way. And then you slay a certain amount of enemies. You'll also get deeds. Oops. What just happened there? Am I lagging out here? What's going on? Alright, I might need to come back here. Oh, experiencing lag. Okay. You know it's not you when you see in the chat, experiencing lag. Alright, great. Okay, so I know it's not me. Yeah, this game sometimes lags, even on the 64-bit. But, it's better than it used to be, which is a good thing. So that was a server fart. Okay, so we got our next ruin here, Thomgalair, and there are a few wolves here, so not as many wolves to farm as the other area, but it will help us anyhow. Kill as much of the critters as we can. Nice. Level 8. Grab our sword. And maybe I will just accept this Celebrate Spring quest. Get it from popping up each time. And give myself a little XP while we're at it. Okay, so I think we'll head back down to the little vale, the little clearing over here with the bulls. And finish our wolf slayer deed. And that'll be it, hopefully. Oh no, we got more players. Alright. Well, if they mess up our kill streak here, I can always get in the fellowship with him, right? But then that can kind of make the kills a bit more efficient. But then it also means we kill everything so fast that we have to wait for everything to respawn again. So that's not always great. Yeah, it looks like we're kind of missing out on our wolves here, so I think we can head back into town. We will come across some wolves up north. Yeah, this guy's farming, so I think we'll head back to town. We'll hand in a bunch of our quests, and we can craft some improved leather armor for ourselves. That will be useful. I could use my milestone here, but I think we'll be going back to Celondim again at a much further distance, so I would rather save it. It's not too far here at Celondim. Alright. No, I made the wrong turn there. It's up here. Alright.
Nay, Governor. You may be of service to me.
Back at our quest hub here. We don't need to take his quests. They're all crafting related. Back down to the docks here.
Hail, friend, and well met.
The sorrows of the Eldar are never ending. Will you hear my sorrows?
Alright, I think we're good here. We haven't gotten a lot of wood, so I'm not sure we have enough to craft a staff. Let's see. I think we did farm one node, so we can see. We can check here. So time to do a little bit of crafting. If you're VIP, it's quick and easy. If you're not, it'll take a little bit longer to farm everything. But yeah, let's check our forest. We got... Yeah, we don't really have any wood, do we? We have some leather, though. So let's make all that. And... Right. Let's get to work on... You know, I think we need to do a little bit more killing. And we don't have enough light armor. Oh, maybe, silly, we do. I didn't check my ending loot. So yeah, I'm very silly there. We've got a good amount of leather here. So yeah, let's finish all that crafting, shall we? And yeah, I think that will be enough for 6 pieces of armor. Let's see. Okay, so Taylor. Okay, so we need 16 bolts of cloth. We've got to go talk to our supplier. Where are you? We're here.
May I help you?
Yes, you may help me. Polish staff. Okay. I'm trying to buy here. Right. What are we doing? Oh, what do we need again? Bolt of rough cloth. Bolt. B-O-L-T. B-O-L-T. Rough cloth. Cool. And we'll buy 16 of those. And we don't have enough money. Okay. Yeah, we gotta start selling some things here. Maybe loot. Random loot here. There we go. Now we got some money. Alright, now we should be good, I think. Okay, 16. 16 bolts of cloth. Now we can make our armor. Okay. A lot of this low-level armor is kind of funny. It's some of the ugliest armor in the game when you start out. And then, as you get higher levels, you get better looking gear, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, these first couple levels, the gear cosmetics are a bit rough, but kind of like purposely so. You know. I guess it encourages you to buy cosmetics from the shop, which I rarely do. Every now and then I do, but I'm not much of a cosmetic buyer. And we can also get ourselves a cloak. Alright. So now, we're looking much uglier. I'm tempted to just walk around wearing this. Now, of course, you can always go into your cosmetic outfits and, you know, like, make it not visible. I mean, like, that looks better. Some of the hats here are kind of funny. I would say a lot of the hats look really good on hobbits, but for elves wearing those hats, high elves, they look quite silly, if you ask me. So, great. So we got ourselves a nice set of armor for our level. We will out-level it pretty quickly, but I don't know. A lot of the quest armor at this stage is very wonky and outdated, and so the crafting armor just works, you know. And it looks like we forgot to turn in a quest down here. Hollowed ground. Yeah, so let's make sure we always turn in our quests. I think when I'm not talking, I don't miss these quests so much, but I'm not somebody who like does a lot of streams or anything, so for me, sometimes I get a little bit distracted.
Will you lend me your ear?
All right. Looking good now. So we're headed to a vineyard where we've got to hand in a wine cast to Breathelwen. We're about 8 quests into our Ally of Arid Lewin deed. So we can finally start getting some nice, tasty virtue XP. Oop, I don't know if that's load lag or real lag or camera recording lag. That could also be affecting it too. I've got kind of an outdated recorder. I think I should just switch to the normal NVIDIA recorder, but I've been using Bandicam for so long, and I'm so used to using Bandicam, so... So yeah, we are on Peregrine, the role-playing US server. And I was having a good time on here testing out one of my characters last week, so... Yeah, it's pretty chill. Pretty chill server, from what I've experienced so far, at least.
Will you stay a moment? Sweet-eyed Melon, will you stay a moment?
So, goblins have infested the vineyard. You know, I hate these ugly cloaks. I think I'm going to hide my cloak here. Just not a fan. I don't mind looking at my ugly other cosmetics, but man, yeah. Which, I actually have some better looking cosmetics. I could equip those. I'm just feeling too lazy. Sometimes it's enjoyable to have, like, that progression of, like, ugly gear in the early game, you know? So... sometimes I enjoy that progression, you know? Alright, we got this heal that I rarely use as a lore master. I guess maybe if you were like a yellow line, you might have some use for that, but... so... goblins also are part of our Slayer deed here, so we can go right ahead and add that to our quest tracker as well. These guys are pretty close together, pretty efficient to farm, so you know we might as well do it while we're questing. These to be here. We also, yeah, I keep forgetting to put traits into my build here, but yeah, we should probably do that. And that might, does that grant us a new skill yet? Not yet. Okay. So we are in the zone of Arid Lewin. I really enjoy the elf section of Arid Lewin. It's a really nice location in the game. And the dwarf section is not half bad either. It's kind of a nice... maybe we'll end up going there a little bit later for some exploration deeds. It's cozy. It's a very cozy area. It's kind of almost like two mini areas put together. So you got the elves to the south, and you got the dwarves to the north, and sort of their little mini story prologues kind of meet in the center of the map. Cool. What are we dropping? These age scraps of text can be sometimes good to sell on the auction house. You know, if you have a server that's got like a lot of lower level characters leveling, sometimes those low tier mats can go for some good coin. So, and the humanoid mobs will drop the scholar texts. They can be quite good. So I think maybe even up until the 3rd tier, I'll be not necessarily going out of my way to farm them, but when we're like doing humanoid slayer deeds, might as well knock that out of the way. If you know what I'm saying? Cool. And when you're starting out, you're always a little bit stripped for cash. If you got alts, you can always send them some cash. Nice, some more light hides. Yeah, cool. Looks like we got some more goblins over by those ruins there. So we'll go in sort of a zigzaggy motion here. How we doing with our count? Almost, first layer deed is almost done, and I wasn't even like feeling like I was grinding for them, you know, which is cool. Boom. Nice. Cool. I think we can head back up to that. Oh, they're starting to respawn over here already. There's so many of them. So many of them. That's why. That's why they're so efficient to farm, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you've gotten this far, I wonder what your guys' favorite zone is. Favorite starter zone, at least. I've got a lot of favorite zones. Actually, I think a lot of the zones in Lord of the Rings Online are phenomenal and really beautiful. There are very few zones where I'm like, yeah, I'm not a huge fan. Very few. Even the evil zones, even the Mordor, the Ingmar. I don't know, they've got their, not really their charm, but I like taking a break, you know, when I've been in, it's been a little bit too pleasant, you know, we need a little bit of darkness. And then when you've had too much darkness, you need a little bit of light, so you kind of have to split up the evil and the good zones, you know? I think for the best experience. Ooh. How's the world chat doing? Looks like we're talking about cats in the world chat. Gotta have 2 cats. Seen the difference. Sanity and cleanliness. Oh my god, I love horses. Did a week of equine therapy once. The coolest thing ever. All this talk about cats, I miss having a kitty. This is why I love the Lotro community, you know? Like, I'm not going to say... There are some servers out there where you're going to see a little bit of political talk. And somebody starts spouting, spouting religion or Trump or whatever. It does happen. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but it's... and I'm not here to state whatever political side I'm on. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of servers where, if you start spouting politics, religion, it's not that you're going to get banned, but you're just going to have a lot of people ignore you, put you on ignore. Unless, well, I would say unless you're on Arkenstone, but I'm not really sure where all the Arkenstone people have gone. I've got a lot of characters on Arkenstone, actually, that I played from, like, a long time ago, that I need to transfer over to the 64-bit. I'm wondering if I should put a few on Glamdring. Like, Glamdring now is kind of like the default server, I feel. It's like where probably I'm expecting that one's going to be the highest populated new server. And I'm also expecting that's where all the population from Arkenstone is going to go. And I'm not saying Arkenstone is a bad server. It's just always kind of been that one server that has a lot of people on. But because it has a lot of people on, there's always that small percentage of people that are going to be toxic, if you know what I mean. And so Arkenstone's always had a little bit of that kind of reputation, whereas like a lot of the other servers, like Crick Hollow, Langevall, what's the one that starts with a G? I'm having a brain fart right now, but yeah, they all have really just nice, helpful, cheerful communities, and that's really the majority of Lotro players. That's why I just love to play this game, you know what I mean? And we're still talking about cats in the chat. Amazing. How we doing? Okay. We only got about 30 more goblins to go. Let's see, are we going to be killing goblins later on in the questing in Heirloom? I don't think so. Not a lot, at least. I guess we could go to Rathsrag. Yeah, we could go to Rathsrag and farm. And we've got an exploration deed we can finish there as well. And so I think we can finish our goblin farming when we get there. Cool.
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear?
Alright. Another level. Level 10. And I think we completed our first deed there. Like full deed. With Virtue XP and everything. I think. Let's go and check our Virtue XP. Yeah, we earned a little bit here, so now we've got 2 levels in loyalty. We can slot that in. And loyalty is a good morale stat, so... Oops, what just happened there? Was that lag? Huh? Yeah, that's weird. Oh, yep, we're lagging. Lagging. Yeah, I don't know why the server's lagging today. It's just... Okay, now I'm moving. Okay, now we're slotted. Oh, now we're not slotted. Wow. Okay. Good. Alright, so not much of a morale boost, but it will, like, as it continues, we'll get more and more morale there. Right, so we're not on the legendary server, so I don't need to focus so much on my tactical mitigations as much. But, so I think I'm going to go a little bit more traditional in how I'm building, which is focusing on a little bit higher damage. When you're playing on the legendary servers, you always got to watch out for those wraiths, and so you end up investing in a little bit more of a tankier build. Whatever class you are. We don't really have to do that now because we are on a nice, just regular server here. What do we have here? Is this our health? Light damage. Okay. I'm not sure that's going to be our skill we're going to use. Maybe it will. Maybe we'll update. Okay. Let's go farm some. We need to get some rowan branches and get a nice, well-crafted staff. I think that will help us a lot. I'm not, like, too big into crafting, you know. I see its uses. I like crafting from 1 to 50, and then I feel like I kind of get burnt out on it after that. Sometimes. Should we go to... Yeah, let's go to Celondim first, and then we'll head up to Celondim. I wonder how many people are on Glamdring. I bet that's maybe double, maybe triple what we have here on Peregrine. I should make a character on Glamdring just to see. The Paths of Valinor. Alright, back to Carnivore.
Grey is the shadow upon my heart.
Hooray.
Will you stay a moment and learn of my troubles?
I love the nasally voice actor for the elves. It's just, it's perfect. Alright. We really need to sort out our inventory. We got a lot of these gift boxes that I don't want to open because they're just going to completely flood my inventory. As you can see, I'm already flooding my inventory, but this blue box does have some nice little goodies here. The Writ of Special Passage is not really that useful unless you're a free-to-play player. It can be quite useful. Okay. Right. So I think we'll turn in all of our quests here. I think we got another point to put in up here in our lightning here. And then we'll head up to the next town, and I think I might just end it at the next town. I think that's where we'll leave off. But let's refresh our quest deed. So we're working on our next quest deed, which will have us completing 9 more quests to get 20 completed quests there. And I believe it's another 10 quests to get to 30. It's 3 tiers we gotta do, but that virtue experience is good stuff, so yeah. Alright, and our elf exploration, we have that on there? Yeah, we already have that on there, so we're good. Let's pick up this quest from
Hail,
Bregur.
friend, and welcome. You may be of service to me.
As you can see, all these quest rewards, like the cloaks, the armor, they're just like terrible in comparison to the crafted stuff. And I'm not sure that will remain true. I think it generally does remain true for most of the game. With the exception of, you know, group instanced content. Usually that gear is gonna be better, right? Or we've got the delving system as well with the missions that will also potentially give you better gear. It doesn't really give you better gear on the legendary servers, but I think it balances out on the live servers. Again, I don't really play much endgame on the live servers. Most of my endgame is spent in the on the legendary server at this point, so... Alright, here we are. Making our way to the next town. A lot of people running some Spring Festival quests. There's a few you can pick up here. We're not going to really be focusing on that, though.
Melon.
I am getting quite tired. And I think we'll be heading out here soon. Alright. I'm going to turn that in.
How can I be of service? Might you spare
And
the
then
moments of your time?
I'm going to park my character right here. And I think we'll see you guys next time on this Lord of the Rings Let's Play. Thanks for joining me, and see you soon.